All right, so this is an example of a picture that has contrast that goes into a stent, but you can't quite see it. So there's a few things I'm going to show you guys here as far as like how we would label this. So first we start with what we normally do. So we've now zoomed in and we're going to center. So obviously test it here. Good. Just go back, undo that. So this area there doesn't have any contrast in it. That's bowel gas. So I'm just making sure everybody knows that as a level setting task. So I've selected a relatively small brush and I've kind of zoomed in quite a bit. And then I'm basically outlining here. So that's a little too small. I can go bigger so that it doesn't have that pixelated version. So I'm outlining the edge of the vessel. There we go. So when we get up to the stent, the contrast doesn't actually make it into the stent. So I'm not going to fully label the stent. Instead, I'm going to label it to sort of where I can see. So I'm going to just sketch that out now, like that, to the stent edge wall. And then here I'm going to label to there. All right. That to the edge a little bit more. All right, so now that we're outlining, we'll zoom in a bit. That edge. Go here, get that edge. All right, good. So that's all mostly outlined. Go down here. So now we have to figure out what we're going to do with the catheter. Personally, I have not been labeling the catheter unless that part has refluxed. In this particular case, you kind of know the trajectory of the catheter. Well, actually, you don't know because this is femoral head here. So you don't know if this part of the catheter that obviously has contrast going through it is actually intraluminal or if it's just paralleloluminal and it's superimposed on top. So I would only label the part that you could see that's kind of clearly blood vessel. So here, and you can see it has a tapered nose cone on the other side. And then wherever these sort of edge walls end, I almost always just come straight across like that. All right, and then we just fill in. So that's what we're going to do now. So we just choose a larger brush and fill it in. That's pretty much it. But that went over a few rules for this one as an edge case.